I'm going to introduce now the middle school winner, Dr. Barter. And I know you're not a doctor. I always call you Dr. Barter, but you deserve the praise. That school just produces speech winners. So our middle school winner represents grades 6 through 8. She is 11 years old and a student at Oak Street School Elementary School. Her name is Cadence Callahan. Cadence, next time you need to invite somebody to come with you. She told us she would like to learn American Sign Language and plans to pursue a career in teaching. Ultimately, she wants to be President of the United States. She said she wants to make a difference, break barriers, and help our communities. Our next speaker is Cadence Callahan. Let's give her a great big round of applause. Thank you all.
Hello, my name is Cadence Callahan. I am a 6th grader at Oak Street Elementary, and my speech is titled, Be the Change You Want to See. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s words and writings are as relevant and inspiring today as they were when he lived. His words are worth repeating on this holiday of remembrance, service, and equality. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. spent his entire life working for change. He said that change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through the continuous struggle. He fought not knowing if he would win. He wanted equal access for all races and religions. Instead of picking up a gun or putting up his fist, he picked up a Bible and non-violently protested through the streets, preaching about the changes he wanted to see. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream that emphasized the importance of everyone caring and supporting each other. This always wasn't the case. Our past history has taught us that because we really don't take the time to get to know someone, we often make judgments about them that aren't true. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. lived during a time when discrimination and laws were put in place that prohibited people from riding in the same bus or drinking from the same fountain. When we look back and think about this now, it's really hard to understand how anyone could think that way. Unfortunately, this is a difficult time in the history of the making of the United States. Many people were killed or mistreated due to the lack of understanding in mankind. One man with a dream changed our thinking. He forced us to take a closer look at these unfair laws. He marched tirelessly through the streets with many other people who thought the same way he did. He spent time in jail to make sure his point of securing human rights for everyone was heard. For the world, the past spent with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is a time filled with tears, suffering, anger, but ultimately in the end with triumph. So let's keep his dream alive. Let's look at what one man accomplished with just a dream. Let's appreciate all of Dr. King Jr.'s hard work and efforts that laid a foundation for future discussions about unfair practices against all people. I learned that kindness comes from the heart. We can show kindness by lending a hand to someone, using kind words, and giving a part of ourselves by volunteering our time or sharing what we have. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Darkness does not drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate does not drive out hate. Only love can do that." We not only honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy by being kind, but we also need to learn to respect ourselves as well as others. My future and yours will be better if all people learn to treat each other with admiration and compassion. I believe that inside of us, there's a little bit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. No matter how small your dream, it may have that something, just that something, that can change the world. With the recent election, there seems to be a lot of fear and uncertainty. My generation will not let all of Dr. King Jr.'s hard work and effort just go away. Over 50 years ago, Dr. King Jr. sang the word of civil rights for African Americans, and he captured the feelings and dreams of those who wanted a better life. My generation will speak up to our own elected officials if fear and uncertainty continues these next few years. America voted the way they did in November. My generation will vote them out if we do not see the changes we would like to see. Remember, change isn't something that can happen with the snap of a finger, just wishing and hoping the problems still linger. Fight for what is right, be all that you can be, get up, stand strong, be the change you want to see. Thank you.